All right, guys. Joe Saglimbeni back, and it's Saturday, and you know it's time for Let's Chat Live. All right, so hopefully some guys will join the stream. Um, and I'm getting back into a routine of trying to do these live streams every Saturday, and hope to continue to make content that'll help everyone out there that needs help. So if you're out there, let me know if you're hearing me. Let me know if I'm coming in clear. Lately, the streams have been very erratic, and I don't know if it's my software. I don't know if it's my connection, or I don't know if it's Google or YouTube. All right, so today is Saturday, November 19th, and I just wanted to come on Saturday today to talk about, to finalize my last opinion on the elections. Also, talk about some stocks and how the stocks have been affected and what's going on, in my opinion, what's going on in the stock market. And of course, I'm going to end it with cryptos and a lot of negative crypto news. And that's affecting everyone, including me, and my take on that. All right. So let's first start with, nothing that I do here is financial advice, of course. I am not a financial planner. I don't play one on YouTube. Please reach out to your financial pro if you need any help with your own personal financial decisions. This is opinions from me, and investments are risky. Stocks and cryptos, real estate, life is risky, and investments are risky. So just, I wanted to give you that disclaimer, because when we get up to the cryptos, we're going to talk about how a lot of bad stuff is going on. All right. So, but let's start with the elections. All right. So, if you watched my live stream last week, Saturday, and I'll leave the link down below or up here somewhere for the live stream from last week. Look, there was supposed to be a red wave, and there really wasn't a red wave. All right. There are still counting votes being counted in California for some Congress men and women. But basically, we have the gist of what the final kind of count is with this election. And I'm going to put up 270 to win up on the screen. And you're going to see here we have the House elections. And on 270 to win, it basically says that the Republicans have control of the House now. 219 to 212 Democrats. And I think, what do we have some here? Remaining seats are four. And maybe there's a shot of the Republicans getting two more seats, and the Democrats uh, two or three more seats. There's a toss up in there. Let me close this out here. And the Republicans getting three, and the Democrats getting one or possibly two with the toss up. So if the Republicans get two, that'll be 221. And if the Democrats get two, that'll be 214. Again, the Republicans are slightly gaining for the last two or three elections in the House. But in the Senate, there seems to be a very close 50-50. We're waiting for Georgia, which will be, I think, December 6th or December 10th. There'll be a runoff in Georgia for the last Senate seat to see if it goes Republican or Democrat. If it does go Republican, that doesn't mean there's really a tie. I mean, that is a tie, but the vice president would be the final vote in all ties, and the vice president is Kamala Harris, and she's a Democrat. All right. As for governors, we'll look at one governor race that is probably the most surprising result I I have ever seen. Let me see if I can get it in here. Let's see if I can get it in here. Let's see here. It's for Arizona, the state of Arizona, and it was Katie Hobbs versus Carrie Lake. And here it is. And this has been called for Katie Hobbs, but why I'm amazed at this election is that I, I I've been watching elections for a long time, and I was watching this closely because Carrie Lake was the next coming of the next Trump, like a Trump in high heels or something, right? Well, I thought she would definitely win because Katie Hobbs, to me, was such a weak candidate. I mean, she didn't even want to debate Carrie Lake. So I don't know what's going to happen with this race. She was also Katie Hobbs was also controlled this Secretary of State. She was controlled the elections and how the elections were, being controlled or looked at in Arizona. So maybe there's a problem there. But this shocks me because of the fact that Carrie Lake was out there and getting hundreds and thousands of people when she would go out there and campaign, while Katie Hobbs seemed very scared to debate and just not very convincing. I'm still shocked at this race. I thought this was going to be a blowout. I mean, a blowout more than Trump against Biden, a pure blowout. So I am shocked at this race. And I just bring it up because, uh, you know, you guys let me know in the comments what you think of it. But I don't know. I don't know how a candidate like Katie Hobbs can actually win without debating and without really getting out there with the people. So go figure that. I don't know. But um, so that's really all I want to talk about. Uh, Elections basically, and of course you give me your comments about what you thought the elections were like. But now I'm going to talk about stocks. And let me let that load in here. We're going to talk about stocks. And this is one of my favorite sites that I use, Investors Business Daily. And I've been a member and I get the paper. And it's an expensive paper subscription, but you get a lot of great news here. And I just want to kind of leave it up there to talk about stocks. I'm going to just put my little list. I'm going to give you like a little list of stocks that I watch here and just put it up here a little bit. These I'll leave it up there for all you guys to see. I'll actually put it with the price changes here. And once in a while I'll scroll down to show you even more. But basically stocks, right? Stocks are actually I mean I'll put it. I had a theory that if the Republicans had a red wave, that stocks would rally. And we didn't get a red wave, but the Republicans did win the House. The Senate is 50-50 possibly. And the elections don't seem a factor right now with stocks. What really is going on with the stock market is whether or not we are going to continue to rate, or the Fed's going to continue to raise rates going forward, and whether or not there's a chance of a slowdown this coming year, 2023, a recession. And that's what always makes stock market investors nervous. And I think that we're going to continue to kind of rally to the end of the year because I'm starting to feel that maybe the Fed's going to slow down on these interest rates, interest rate hikes, and that the bad stuff is behind us. The pandemic is behind us. That maybe we're in a recession right now or a small recession right now, and that 2023 may be a good year. I don't know. Of course, this is just speculation and opinion, and I think that the stock market is on a good footing, and that you could always get good stocks or invest in good stocks by doing and continuing to do your own analysis. And why I bring this list up here that I'm showing on the screen is because these are some of my favorite stocks. Now, some of them I just monitor, like Market Access and Pool. Some of them I don't own. I market that. I kind of follow them. But I would say I own around 80% of this list here. And if you can sneak a peek at them while I'm going, you'll see that there's United Healthcare, there's Thermo Fisher, there's Lockheed Martin, there's MasterCard, there's Lowe's, PepsiCo, there's Starbucks, there's Union Pacific, there's Nike, Old Dominion Freight Line, one of my favorites, Microsoft Accenture, there's Amazon, there's Shopify, there's Paycom, there's Nvidia, Murphy USA. There's all these different companies that I follow, and they are mostly companies, and I'm just going to minimize that a little bit. Most of them are companies that pay dividends, raise their dividends, grow their earnings, grow their revenues year over year, and control or are the leader of their industry. And you can just get a portfolio of 12 to 15 or 15 to 20 individual securities. And hey, what's up, Hollow 1212? Give me a like there. And can you hear me, Hollow? Can you hear me? Please give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Um, so I say go out there, continue to learn about equities. Come to my channel if you want. And I don't really go too much into individual. And again, if you want me to kind of go through my portfolio or go through the individual stocks, let me know. Just so you know, I don't get into small caps much anymore and any speculative IPO type stocks anymore. But I feel that anyone can get out there and invest. And if they can't do stocks, you can always do an ETF or a mutual fund. And I just recommend you get, learn, read, and start investing in the stock market. And I think that the future is bright. And I'm just always optimistic that the future is bright. So that's just me. All right. And now, as we continue, I'm going to, let me see. Oh, okay. All right. Well, Logan, good to see you there. All right. So here's the thing. Let's talk about a very speculative investment, and that is crypto. So first, let me go here, get to this news that I want to talk about. So cryptos. Right here is CoinGecko. This is where you can see a list of all the cryptos. A lot of the cryptos across the whole world. It goes by basically by market cap and Bitcoin, Ethereum. You see your usuals: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Polygon, Avalanche, Solana, Litecoin. You see all these cryptos. I mean, there's so many. If we keep going and going and going and going, it just continues to go. There's 133 different web pages on cryptos. This brings me to why I want to talk about cryptos here. Look, these past couple of weeks have not been good for the crypto space. You had the FTX scandal, which Sam Bankman-Fried basically stole people's money. I guess I don't know. I mean, but you've had FTX basically going under, and cryptos are now not trusted. Even I was affected. Now I wasn't involved in FTX or invested in FTX, but as you guys know, I have been in the Gemini Earn program, and I even made a video about it, and I'll leave that up here about Gemini Earn. And here's the thing: I had to start redeeming my Gemini Earn crypto so they can get back into my Gemini account and get it off this Earn product because Gemini, through Genesis, they lent out your cryptos so you earn some interest. Gemini Earn program. And now, and let me try to show you what I mean here. Now, Gemini, if we go to Gemini's blog, and let me put this on the full page because this I think is very important. There's an important message regarding Gemini Earn. And this message, when you click into it, yeah, this message here from Team Gemini, and this is the Winklevoss twins, and they started Gemini. But this came out, and right away I started redeeming my Earn assets. We are aware that Genesis Global Capital, right here, the lending partner of the Earn program, has paused withdrawals and will not be able to meet customer redemptions within the service level agreement of 5 business days. So on Gemini Earn, if you redeem your cryptos back, it would take about 5 days to come back into your Gemini, uh, your Gemini exchange account. Um, we are working with the Genesis team to help customers redeem their funds from the Earn program as quickly as possible. We will provide more information in coming days. So you go to this Gemini blog, Gemini.com blog, and they do updates. So if you're a Gemini user or Gemini part of the Gemini family, go there and they're going to update. Plus, if you join the Gemini exchange, you get a lot of emails with these updates as well. Here's the thing: get your coins back into the Gemini exchange as quickly as possible. That's what I'm telling you. This does not impact any other Gemini products and services. Gemini staking, which is part of our Grow offering and separate from the Earn product, continues to operate as usual. Gemini is a full reserve exchange and custodian. Gemini, but the Earn program is not. All customers funds held on the Gemini exchange are held one-to-one and available for withdrawal at any time. So cryptos is now affecting the Gemini Earn product, which I was in love with and may be in love with in the future. Let's see how Earn is affected during these next couple of weeks. Right now, Gemini Earn, you're not even getting any yields on anything, including Gemini US dollar. If we go into Gemini, let me see if I can go into Gemini here itself. Let's see if we can go into Gemini itself without. Let me see, Gemini.com. See if I get anything here. Earn. So look at this. Look at this. When you go into Gemini, you used to see Earn up here. I'm not seeing it. Let me see. View all products. Web, Gemini credit card, Gemini Stakey, Gemini Dollar, Gemini Clean, Gemini Wallet, Gemini Mobile. So now Gemini is not even pushing Earn. Not even pushing Earn. That's amazing. So again, this this shocked me too. This upsets me. Hey, Tectonic, how are you? Can you hear me out there, Tectonic? Just want give me a thumbs up or something. So this is bothering me that Gemini is having this issue. FTX has screwed a lot of people, and it's global. And you know, right now, cryptos is surviving. Bitcoin and Ethereum are trading okay, but now you have to look at these exchanges, and you got to decide what you're going to do here. Um, as for Gemini, the exchange, your cryptos are safe according to Gemini. On thank you, Tectonic. On your cryptos are safe on Gemini, the exchange, but Earn product looks like there's big issues with it. All right, now I want to this live stream is going a little long, but I want to end this with a kind of a positive news on crypto, and that positive news would be for Fidelity.com. Fidelity is starting to introduce cryptos with the Fidelity Crypto. So if you're in a Fidelity, if you have a Fidelity brokerage product, you're going to start seeing emails, or even when you sign in, that they're going to be trading crypto. And I'm sure it's going to be similar to maybe SoFi, but from what I'm reading about this, is there's no spread here yet. So when you buy the crypto, you're probably going to be buying the crypto as close to the price that you put in, like if you put it, I guess, a market order on crypto. And again, now I don't know if this is for sure, but like if when you buy on SoFi, for example, yes, Tectonic, so much chaos these days out there in the stock and crypto world. But when you buy on SoFi, for example, there's a spread. It's usually 1.5% spread. You're not gonna when you click that button to buy the crypto, let's say Bitcoin, you're not going to get the exact trading market price of Bitcoin. There's going to be a spread there. So I guess SoFi could make a little bit, um, in earnings on that, or some kind of commission. It's free, but there's a spread. From what I've been reading right now, Fidelity Crypto, when it starts, is not going to have a spread, and it's going to probably be like Gemini or Coinbase when you trade it using their trading services. Um, and it's going to be interesting. So I am a Fidelity client, and I am very I can't actually wait to see this come to fruition, and I'm looking forward to this product from Fidelity. And so just take a look at that, see if you have Fidelity, check your email, go into your account. You should start seeing this, like a wait list to join Fidelity. And that's it, guys. I wanted to do this live stream because I want to make sure people out there know that even me has been affected by cryptos, and I just wanted to kind of finalize the election opinion of my on the of the election, and I wanted to talk about the stock market in general, which I love talking about anyway. All right, guys. So again, thanks for everyone joining in on the stream. Of course, like, subscribe, share, let that algorithm work for me. And I hope to see you again on another live stream next week. hopefully. And have a great Thanksgiving, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.